What's up guys, my name is Aaron. Today I'm going to be reviewing No, My Name is Jeffery. This is the latest project from Young Thug. I don't know what number project this is, I just know that he's released a lot of projects in the last 2 to 3 years. This is the follow-up to Slime Season 3, which I thought was kind of a disappointment. I think Young Thug is one of the most unique rappers in the game right now, and probably one of the most unique artists out right now, so I'm always interested to see what he's coming out with. Based on the album cover alone for this album, I felt like I just had to listen to it. I felt this was going to be special, and it kind of was. It's definitely one of the best Young Thug albums that he's came out with. Delivery is something that I feel like is going to be divisive for everybody. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and there's no in-betweens. He's kind of like Lil Wayne on steroids. He's like with the yelping and the kind of screeching, like the elastic way that he raps up and down. He just doesn't stop. He's like an Energizer Bunny, if that makes sense. There's so much energy in the way that he raps, it's just infectious for me. The only way I could really describe the way that he's rapping is like a dying dog, but I do like it. It sounds really unique and kind of emotional. I don't know, I just like how he's rapping on that track. Wyclef Jean, I like the kind of chill way he's rapping over that kind of reggae-inspired beat. And it's really spacey and really sparse, that beat, and I do like how animated he is on that type of beat. Future Swag, I like how hype he is on that track, on that kind of crazy, frenetic beat. Definitely not for everybody, but I feel like his rapping was like top-notch on this project. And I feel like he has some really funny lines on this album too. He just says ridiculous things on here that it's just so crass and just so rude and stuff that you just have to laugh. That's how I kind of feel about him. On the song Kanye West, he says the line, "Bet that case I'm 75% that little mama got some wet wet." Just really crass. On Webby, he says, "I'ma go ahead and nut in my bitch." Just really crass stuff, but I just like how kind of goofy he sounds when he's saying that kind of crass stuff. I just can't help but laugh whenever I hear him rap like that. I felt that the production was really great on this. I felt like it was consistently very strong. I felt like the best production that he's had on a solo project. Wyclef Jean has this very strong reggae influence on the track with the kind of guitar chords that are playing. I love the hard-hitting drums and the tropical groovy bass line. Like, it sounds so spacey and so sparse, and it really allows Thug to just kind of maneuver however he wants on that track, and I do like the kind of more sparse beats for him to rap on. Future Swag kind of to me sounds like a future beat with Young Thug in mind, so it has the kind of weird synths on that track. The looping synth line, the hard-hitting drums, the keyboard, the sirens going off. It really sounds really frenetic and really chaotic, and I love this beat a lot. It really kind of reminds me of 56 Nights Future. The song Webby, I love the kind of anthemic feeling of this track. The trippy synth, the slide guitar, the booming bass, the hard drums. It's a really good beat. I feel like the beats are some of the best that he's rapped on his entire career, and I feel like it's consistently one of the strongest projects that he's ever rapped on. The biggest problem I had with this is just the subject matter. It's like non-existent. I feel like he's just kind of rapping just to rap. I feel like the songs barely have a cohesive theme on its own, let alone like a consistent theme for this album. I feel like he was trying to do that because each song is kind of named after somebody, but songs really don't have anything to do with that person. They are just named after these people. The song that actually has the most to do with the person is Riri, based off Rihanna, but I feel like the only connection it really has to her is that it has the word work in the chorus a bunch of times, and that's about it. It really has nothing to do with Rihanna as a whole, so I'm just kind of like, why did you even name this title based off of her? Like, he did that for the entire album, and it just doesn't really make any sense to me. I feel like he could be one of the best rappers out right now, but I feel like he's really not interested in making like a cohesive song or even a cohesive album. I feel like if he focused a lot of energy into that as opposed to, you know, trying to get attention, he could be one of the best rappers out right now. He has a unique flow and everything like that. I just feel like he needs to make a consistent song and album. But overall, I did like it. I felt like he had unique, catchy delivery throughout this album that really sticks with you, either in a good way or a bad way. He was very funny with that kind of out there lines and kind of outlandish things that he's saying on this, and I do like that. Probably the strongest production that has ever been on a Young Thug solo project. I'm not counting the tour, the Rich Gang thing that he did with Rich Homie Quan. That's definitely the strongest that he's ever rapped on. But solo-wise, this is the strongest that he's rapped on. Disappointment for me is that he refuses to kind of come up with a cohesive theme and lyrics or anything like that. He just kind of raps and just says random stuff. Kind of like Lil Wayne. I feel like if he focused on kind of making a more consistent song, I felt like he would be a stronger rapper and artist overall. And I felt like it's kind of disappointing that he didn't really try in this album. Overall, I would give this a B. This is definitely one of the best projects that Young Thug has ever came out with, in my opinion. So what did you guys think? Did you like the album? Did you hate the album? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.